That's a secret that nobody wants to know. It's easier to say to yourself that this guy is like, than realize that face the reality and say to yourself, can't breathe, man. I breathe. Oh man, what's all this, man?
Welcome to the show. Welcome back.
Thank you. I just came yesterday.
Yeah, you're here from London.
Yeah,
finally.
After 10
How
months.
long? 10 months?
Around there.
Okay. How long has it been since the last podcast? 1 year, 2 years?
2 years.
Yeah, almost 2 years, I think.
Yeah.
You were the first guest I had.
Yeah.
You're the
guinea pig. I was the guinea
you were
pig
the guinea
for
pig.
your podcast.
Yeah. So you're back for the second podcast. And today we have a different situation here.
Yeah.
For people at home that are watching this. This is like a Hot Ones edition. It's a show on YouTube where they eat hot wings. Each sauce goes from not so spicy to the hottest sauce in the world.
But we changed the rules here.
Yeah,
today.
we changed a little bit the rules, so it's different. We don't go... Normally you start from the mildest one, you go to the middle and the hottest one.
You build up.
You build up. Now we have the wheel of death. Well, and we're gonna spin it. You can spin it.
We're gonna randomize the whole thing.
So if we go to the hottest one at once, I don't know what the results will be.
Okay, I consider myself, usually I'm unlucky, to be honest. Sometimes I get lucky, but mostly unlucky.
So Tabasco is at 5,000 in the Scoville unit, and today we're going to 2 million plus. So yeah, if you think that Tabasco is hot, today it's gonna be really hot. I think we ate together one time Tabasco or something, but you were like fine. So
I like spicy stuff, but I've never gone to the extreme ones. Okay.
Yeah.
So I've been like Tabasco, sriracha, stuff like that. I enjoy them once in a while.
Before you spin it, just let people know a little bit about you if they haven't seen the first show.
So I'm from Greece. I live in London now. I work in a sushi restaurant. And I also do photography, videos. I have my own YouTube channel. And lately I started making also some music. So yeah, you can go on my social media and you can check out every post. Whatever comes to my mind, I just do it.
Nice. You have the owners of
So
Spain.
I want to say that I came prepared.
Yeah, I see.
Because I feel like a noob.
You're the first one that came so prepared. I see gloves. I see
black gloves, and I'm gonna start wearing them. This one is protected from the sauces. If you want to touch your face, I will take out the gloves.
Yeah.
And I will
Number one mistake: you touch your eyes after eating.
Hopefully I will remember to take them off before or it's gonna be a huge fail. And also, because I don't like the taste of plain milk, I have 3 things here to try. Cold water, cold cola, not sponsored, and I have a milkshake because I think it's gonna be, I was thinking about yogurt too, but I think I'm gonna be covered with this.
Personally, milkshake, it's my favorite thing to go when it's really hot.
Yeah.
You have the milk.
The thing is that they say
sugar.
Yeah.
You have, I think it's 3 or 4 or 5 things that help you, and milkshake have 4 out of the 5, something like that.
They say that somehow the sugar in the milk helps to.
Also the cold. It's cold, so this also helps. And I don't remember the 4th one, but yeah, you came prepared, man.
Yeah,
I think you just unlock one of the achievements.
For real?
We have achievements now, and as we play, you're gonna unlock achievements.
I think I'm gonna start with spinning and then complete turns if you don't mind. But I want to see the level of lucky or unlucky. If I start with a slow one, I consider myself lucky. If I start with this one, I consider myself unlucky.
I'm following your luck, so go.
Yeah, it's. Let's see. Oh man.
Okay. We are in the middle. What do you consider yourself? We are
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
This is at 49,000 Scoville. So
Okay.
it's bad to start with this one immediately, but at least we are in the middle.
Yeah. It could be way worse. So I consider myself lucky.
Yeah.
As long as I am before this one, I guess.
Yeah.
Consider
Okay.
myself lucky.
Let's go.
So let's see. I am a bit scared. However, I'm curious to see when I'm gonna start getting help.
How are you with this one?
This one is very good. Can feel the taste. So this means that it's a good one actually. I would try it in my food. I will try to eat the whole thing every time. I got super scared when I saw how much you put on each one of them and on both sides. I'm like, are you fucking crazy, man?
Yeah,
You're
the
trying to
backstage
kill
was
me.
like, don't put that much.
No, don't put that much.
This is my rules.
It was like I was feeling that he's putting sunscreen. How do you call it?
Yeah, sunscreen.
He was bathing them actually in hot sauce. I'm like, man, you can just put that at least on one side.
In the start of every podcast, I'm asking the same question. What's your distance from your destination? Meaning, what is your goal right now? On the first podcast 2 years ago,
This is a destination. That's another
it's
different.
distance destination with Hot Ones edition. This is why I was telling you. So
What?
the previous time,
Okay.
you told me that your goal is to make your hobbies, to make money out of your hobbies, basically to be able to pay your rent through YouTube, photos, graphic design, music.
Okay.
And you were like 7 out of 10. When you were in Greece, then you moved to London and you were like 5 out of 10. So
Exactly. Yeah. I remember.
how does this go? Do you have the same goal?
So-
Did something change?
The truth is, I have the same goal. Usually, I look back on what I said or what I did, and I usually cringe. And for instance, a couple of months ago, I went to my YouTube channel and I deleted more than half of my videos because I found them super cringy when I see them now.
But this is how you grow.
Yeah, exactly. The truth is that I had a couple of jobs actually before Corona. After Corona, I got kind of fucked, and I don't have because they don't have events again. People don't gather in clubs and all this stuff. They avoid.
Yeah, I
this kind of
remember you
behavior.
were in the sushi restaurant, but they saw how talented you are. So in every event, they were inviting you to be
invite me as a
photos.
photographer, and they were paying me as for photography. But yeah, they stopped with Corona, and we don't know if it's gonna come back or when. So yeah, the thing is that the change that I did is that I got finally a full frame camera, because all these years I was working with entry level camera. So I consider this a big step for me. I felt it like a big, huge step. And another thing that changed is that I got involved in creating music on the laptop with keyboard and with my guitar and stuff like that. And I started learning programs to do these things because I never touched a program that you can write music with. Before, I only had experience with instruments. That was it. So I consider this one another big step as well for my personal evolution, you know.
The first time you said music, and back then you wasn't involved.
I didn't have anything with
music, and now you are.
I wasn't uploading actively anything with music. I was
Yeah.
just once in a while would touch my guitar or play a piano. Yeah, now I got involved more, so I feel like I made a couple of steps here, even though coronavirus didn't allow me to do that much with photography.
You were 5 out of 10. How far you are right now from the goal?
I would say 5.5, but I will go to 6 because I consider a huge step the camera. That is, I finally got a full frame that I was looking to full frames, and I had like this thingy. And I finally got it, and I feel like I have finally a tool in my hands that I present myself with a different status, you know.
Professional.
Because if you lately, when you go, even wedding photographers, they go to a wedding, and you can find a guest that has the same camera with you, you know.
Yeah.
Lately, and it's a bit. You can be exposed if, like, I did weddings with a semi-professional camera. You know?
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't really believe like.
Yeah,
you can have whatever tool you want.
In the end,
you don't know
if you present, when you present your final result, this is what speaks.
Yeah.
And this is what whatever people say, it will either shut their mouths when you deliver. The client will say, "Man, this is amazing."
Exactly.
Or it will, if you are.
I got a friend. He was doing videos like professionally and invited, but he had a really old DSLR camera. Okay. He wanted to buy a full frame, and basically his phone was shooting better videos. Even in your computer screen, which is huge, the video of the mobile was better than the DSLR camera. But in jobs, he was using the DSLR just because couldn't go with a phone,
right?
So it's
weird. We live in weird times, and I noticed for myself also when a lot of times because my cell phone had better stabilization, so I will go give my cell phone to my girlfriend and I will tell her to use the cell phone now.
Yeah.
And
should I spin?
Yeah, let's.
Oh
my god!
I shouldn't spin. I think this one is bad.
Oh, this is the worst?
I don't know.
I can see from here, man. It's the worst.
Oh no!
Oh my god! I thought I'm gonna do it. Actually,
we are in the end.
My journey is super.
Do you know the last dub?
Oh, you gotta do this shit, man?
Yeah,
you already put the...
You don't need to do it.
I don't know if you can see. Should I... This one is close up, yeah? Okay, I saw it here. It's on both sides, full of sauce, man.
Yeah, you don't need to, but yeah, I'm doing it.
Are you putting just a...
Yeah, just a dub.
Oh, man. My journey was so short, man. I think I finished in 2 steps. I had to do all these steps.
Are you ready to use your...
I'm ready, but...
Are you ready for the final one?
Oh, man. It's my second one. It's the final one. Okay, so if I die, you have... we know who to blame, okay?
You agree to do this? Or?
Man, we are doing it. I'm doing it nearly on an empty stomach. I had a couple of bites in the morning with some food. You had nothing, right?
Yeah, I mean.
So we throw this in an empty stomach, nearly, actually. And I want to see how long gonna. Man, ruined my.
Your spinning thing was your idea, so.
I want to shake the rules a little bit. Oh, I can smell it. Oh man. I'm curious to see how it tastes, and I put it in my whole tongue. Sorry. Oh man! I just touched. I feel like something alive is inside me, fighting to escape, to go out.
Do you usually get the hiccups? Like now?
I do, but I've never gone so hot, man.
Over 2 million Scovilles, second win.
What are you doing? What are you touching? Man, I've never experienced this hotness before, but my imagination was, it's good. I was imagining that it's gonna be harder than this.
So it's okay? Are you okay?
It doesn't go away. That's my problem now.
Yeah.
Still there. But I didn't go for the health.
Yeah. You came prepared, but you're still okay.
And you know what I would like now to have? A cigarette before I die. Like you have a cigarette after
If you're gonna
sex.
die, I'm gonna bring you a cigarette.
My eye,
That's
I
getting
feel
hotter.
it's still hot, very hot. I feel it didn't go away, and I feel it inside my how to call it inside my lips, everywhere, and builds up to my eyes. I can't taste shit. I feel like if you give me shit to eat now, I would not realize. Oh my god!
Do you want to go for the next one? Maybe
But I
wash it
thought it's
down.
gonna fuck me up harder, you know, and you put a lot of it. I saw the amount you put, man. And I thought that I'm gonna be dead when I'm not. So is there a... Can't talk. Is it a... At some point I started shaking a little bit, but it went away. This one went away. So I feel happy.
The interesting thing is
there a
that
hot
everyone has a
hotel
different
one?
reaction.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of reactions that scared me.
Some people get high out
Yeah.
of hot sauce.
I thought I'm gonna, to be honest, I thought I'm gonna get high too. But I can't see.
We have
if I have
1
a
hour to
cigarette,
go.
Yeah.
Do you want to wash it down with the next one, or should we?
Yeah, we'll go to the next one because
Okay.
I wanna see if I
Spin
can
it.
survive without touching this one. Now
Man,
it's this one.
man, I think I can see the redness of it, and I think already I know what it is. And
Take it first. Oh
you
my
said
God.
that I said I'm unlucky. I think you are.
Oh man, this is the bomb.
Yeah.
This
You're
has so much. Oh
you're going
my
from
god!
this.
Look, guys, look the amount he put. Can they see from here or should I put here?
I don't know.
From this one, from this camera, man. So, look the amount he put on top. Can they see here? All this redness, man.
Yeah.
What is this, man? On the bottom, okay? Come on, man.
Well.
So we are here in the bomb that everybody says that is.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that it's even hotter than the other ones, man. Right?
I consider it worst.
Worse than the first one?
Like
Right,
the
right.
last one. Yeah.
Oh my god. Let's go for it. I'm afraid. Now the redness. Oh man. This one,
Mm-hmm.
I have the curiosity and I made the mistake to run it from my tongue. This one feels like chemicals actually.
Yeah.
You don't, it doesn't have
Actually,
a taste. Man.
This is why I consider this one worst, because
Oh man.
it's just chemical burn. This one has taste for me.
This is like, I feel like it's the liquid on the car's battery. Oh man.
How are you?
Woo.
So,
Oh man.
how it's going with the music?
Oh. Can't breathe, man. I breathe. Whoa, it gets it. Oh. It burns all this,
Yeah.
man. The you can feel it going down. Wow, it gets worse, man. After
I can feel it on the top of my.
fuck my life, it's a. Woo. The initial burn. This one is hard. Oh man. I need help.
I like it. You try to fight it.
Oh man. And I spin this one, yeah?
Yep.
Oh my god. I wanna hit something, man. You have this thing that they punch.
Boxing bag.
You can cut this part, I don't want it to wait like that, but I can't.
That's cool.
Man, it physically hurts me.
Yep.
I feel pain, physical pain. I feel all over in my tongue, in things that I didn't know I could feel inside. The water helps.
I don't know if it makes it worse. They say water makes it worse for hot things. So, yeah.
Oh man, I feel like I'm lava. I like have lava. Like I have chemical burns inside me. Man, this is fucking shit, man. And we'll have one more of this. Oh.
I hope that we don't get to this one next.
I don't know if we should just move to the next one.
Whatever you want.
Now that I'm already fucked anyways.
Oh, sorry. What I didn't. Yeah, this doesn't count. Okay.
What is this one?
This is the first one.
Man, I'm so fucked at the moment. I see this and I get scared, man. All this blackness. I want to spit. Can I spit?
Should I bring you a bucket?
I want something to spit on. I can't. Oh. How this feeling? How you feel when before you vomit?
Yeah.
Like you have like something else you have to take out.
Yeah. Should I bring more? Ah, you have.
Man, I feel like I can't do this to myself. I don't know if it burns. I'm so afraid. I feel like I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing.
This is 450, so it shouldn't burn.
I know, but my body is rejecting it after this show.
But man, I'm really happy to see you going on with music on your YouTube channel.
Oh, thanks.
Because first of all, I like that you experiment. It's time with something new.
Yeah, it's
and you go for it. And I know that you have a lot of talent and you have a background in music, so
yeah,
it kind of makes sense to go.
You know how it came to myself? That like I was working in London. They had before COVID. They had this thing that when you go to the metro stations, you have pianos all over the metro station, random pianos. People can sit down and play. And a lot of times I was I want to go to do that. Mm-hmm. Because I used to play, like when I was especially around 16 years old, it was my peak. I knew the most that I know. I worked the most of my piano skill.
Okay.
Now I'm 37. And I felt in my head that I know how to play, you know?
Yeah.
But I haven't played back then. I haven't played regularly, like every day and stuff like that. I stopped back then, and I sat down to play to one of them, and I couldn't recall the song. Some songs that I knew how to play them with close. If you close my eyes and you put me in the piano, I could easily play a couple of songs, and I could remember just 1, 2 of them, and I had to sit down, play again, mistake, and correct it, and blah. I'm like, man, this is very sad. It was very sad to me to experience this, that I lost. All my hard work is gone.
So you had all of that talent, but still you needed to practice in order to.
Yeah, it's these things you can't. If you don't keep contact with them, you just lose them.
Yeah,
it's they don't forget at all. They don't forgive. They don't forgive you at all.
Yeah.
If you didn't touch them, they are like fuck you too. You know.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, makes sense. Even with drawing,
it was shocking. Yeah. To realize that was shocking to me.
It's
I said to myself, oh man, I had all this, I had something that I love.
Yeah.
And I let it go. And it let me go as well.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want to do this.
It goes 2 ways.
Yeah. And I know that it's something that it will never bring me money. It will never. It's a pure love.
No.
It's a pure hobby. You know, I do it just for myself.
Yeah.
And I don't care. I had a lot of. I even made a video that I had a lot of criticism that what the fuck are you doing this and you're not gonna get. What are you expecting? I'm not expecting to get anything out of it. I do it for myself. But since I done it, I'm like, let's upload.
Yeah.
It's this is the mindset, and maybe in 4 months I will delete them, and I will be I will be very glad if I made better ones and delete the old ones. You know,
Yeah.
I'll be happy with myself.
I don't know. Maybe we should go for the. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Man, I'm very proud of myself that I didn't touch. I was so close. Man.
Yeah,
I'm fighting inside. I was so close.
I find it amazing that you came prepared and mentally that you're gonna need those, and then you go to the hottest one and you're like, no, I'm not going to use them. So, congrats.
Because this new experience for me. I never tried this kind of crazy shit, man. So I want to find my own limits on this one. So now they have man, this is amazing actually. I feel like I can after the other ones.
Yeah.
I can easily just drink this one. It has actually a sweetness inside. I could say that it has something like, I don't know. If I had to guess, I would say that it has some honey. I don't know if it does, or something fruity. I don't know.
It has a lot of pineapple. Not
pineapple. Okay. Yeah. So that's where it gets the sweetness from.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
You're ready now?
Yeah.
Great. Should I spin the next one?
Yeah.
I hope that they don't destroy you. No.
Man, I think, you know what I think we have to do?
Should we go to the
I think we have to... Yeah, the closest one in the right?
bottom? Yeah.
Okay.
So
this way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to this one now.
So... I'm not scared anymore. Man, I leveled it up here. And then... This one, man, they are absolutely right. I don't know why. But this thing...
This feels more
very hard. I can explain because I was very curious as well when I was watching Hot Ones why everybody insists that this is harder.
Yeah.
The initial burness that you get purely inside your mouth, this one burns more. The attack, the first one you get.
Yeah.
But this one, the first one when it goes down and it still burns here.
Yeah.
The other one, when it goes down, man, it has an after effect.
Yeah.
That you feel it burning from all over.
Yeah.
And it has a second attack.
It's funny that a lot of people will tell you, or they will tell me in my life that, man, you have talent and I cannot do this because I don't have the talent you have, like drawing or playing music or something like that. But it's something that you can learn and practice.
Yeah, I think
And
everything
it's
is skill.
weird that-
I think everything is skill.
Yeah.
There is the talent, what I call talent, is that you have an interest. For instance, since a little kid I had an interest in music, and when I started playing piano, because I had an interest in piano and in music, I started learning faster than the kids of my school. And my teacher noticed, and he said to my mother, the kid is it has a talent. And then she started investing money in private teachers, and I had a better quality of studying this thing. But the thing is that I spend hours on doing this. When I was going home, I didn't play basketball or spend my time in other things. I would spend time practicing.
Yeah.
That's a secret that nobody wants to know. It's easier to say to yourself that this guy is lucky and he has a magic fairy that does this, and he's just better than me and I can't help it. than realize that face the reality and say to yourself that I'm not trying hard enough, I'm not putting the hours, and the other guy goes home. And for instance, comparing to pros, even if you go for drawing, I see people that are artists actually, and they draw, and they say that 10 hours per day, I sit down and I draw, and I force myself to do it. It doesn't come naturally to me. And I put podcasts and I feel like I have company, or I do live streamings with my friends that draw, and we draw all together and we talk. Yeah. And this is something that I do it because it makes it easier for me, because it's not easy for me to stay 10 hours and do this thing. And it's math. You wanna put 10 hours per day in this thing or not? If not, then consider it a hobby and not a job.
It's where you spend your time.
Exactly.
It's like
everything is
like,
skill. For me, everything is skill.
Currency, and you choose where you want to spend it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's weird, like, because to most things we already have the answer, but most of us don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Like,
and you lie to yourself.
To have a six-pack.
Of course.
The simple answer is okay, exercise and eat healthy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to exercise and I want to eat healthy.
So I would say that
don't complain about it's the same
I'm not
thing.
Built like that. I'm not built strong like you. I can't do one push-up. How can I? Yeah, I can't do one push-up too. But if I start, I know that if I start doing other things and start exercising my muscles, at some point I will be able to do the one push-up and I will make it 3, 2, 5. Exactly. Because I've seen this working in other things, and everything is like muscle. That's why we call it muscle memory on drawing. It's this.
Yeah.
I see my girlfriend taking the pen and doing. She's like, I'm gonna show you how you look, how funny you are, for instance. And she makes a drawing with a pen. I'm like, how can you take the pen and make something amazing like that? It's like, this is crap, don't show it to anybody, I'm ashamed of this. I'm like, man, if I sit down to make a drawing, I have to take a pencil, use rubber, how they call it, erase stuff, do it again, erase, again, erase, do it again. And then,
do it
when
immediately.
I'm comfortable, I will take the pen and I will do it on top. I can't do what you are doing. For me, it's crazy, it's like mad. I think this has a logic that the more you exercise, you realize there is a line from unexperienced to professionals or crazy experienced. A guy who spent 10 years doing something 10 hours per day, he's in a different level than you, of course. And when you begin, it's super blurry, you can't see.
Yeah.
From the middle until the end, everything you can't see it because you're just in the beginning.
And you feel that you're doing anything.
Yeah, you think that every step you make, because you don't see where this line ends, that you get closer to the good people, to the good ones.
Yeah.
And suddenly you reach the middle and you are like, oh my God, you look back and in front and you see that you are just in the middle of this line. Finally, you have a view to compare. And you're like, man, I have to do at least twice of what I did to just... So all this, you realize that all the steps you made, they are so small.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, this is the crazy moment that they realize and they get scared and I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I can't reach. There's no possibility. I don't see the end. The masters are so far away from me and I have so much. I already did all this work and I have to do more than twice of this. And that's the moment that a lot of people quit music, athleticism, and you know the athletes. They realize this this pattern comes
especially for athletes. It's not like artists because you have a timeline. If you don't
you fight with time as well.
In a specific, like in your 20s, if you're not in the top, you will never be. So it's kind of difficult.
And that's why we have the Olympic Games.
Yeah.
And we don't have it on art, for instance, because these people do something extraordinary.
Yeah. And any tips about you're reaching that point, you look back, you say, oh wow, but
my point is that I want to
how to continue.
What I see to people that have been there and quitted, because we meet a lot of people, and I've been one of them in music. For instance, I went to a level and I said to myself, you know what? I want to go out with my friends and drink when I'm 18. I don't want to sit in here, close myself in this room and isolate and play piano for 10 hours. I don't want to do this. I don't want this life for myself.
Yeah.
And I stopped it and I went out and I had fun. And some people will say that I had a better life. Other people will say that I wasted my life.
Yeah.
So in the end,
It's
you
a point
have
of view
to.
of everyone.
Yeah. In the end, you have to be your own judge and stop thinking what other people judge you.
So, do you regret that choice or?
I don't regret it. No. But at the same time, the important thing to take out for me is that to stop listening to other people, how they judge, to stop trying to please everybody else.
Yeah.
Because if you make all your choices depending on what your parents say and what your friends say, and you try to make them look at you like you are good and you're doing things that they like, in the end you will be having a huge problem with yourself because you will be in a later age and you will finally realize that you made your choices based on what other people think, and this doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Because half of them, like, friends change, like, in the end what matters is are you happy with your life? This is the real question, and you have to look yourself and answer it to your own self, not to anybody else.
I agree. At the same time, when it comes down to making choices, especially in a younger age, maybe sometimes you're always going to pick and just want to go to have fun, and you don't realize
the consequences.
Yeah, like maybe don't do it for 10 hours per day, but if you still was doing it for 2 hours per day, maybe you have a different
that's true
path.
Don't go to the extremes.
Yeah, I don't say if it's good or bad, but I know that when it comes down to this, you need to choose how you're gonna spend your time. And I guess most people are gonna say, I'm gonna have fun or just relax and do nothing. So then you're going to complain
but the
about,
thing is,
I don't have this. Well, you were all day having fun and partying and doing nothing. So
but I think that this moment comes to your life in a specific age. Usually in most cultures, around between 16 to 18, it's this moment that you will start to make a decision of your own. And I remember that in that age, you are mature enough to make it. So you know the consequences. The whole card has been revealed to you.
Yeah.
So you are actually indeed responsible for your actions, and it's not by accident that they put us make our own decisions usually around that age. So because I remember myself being 18, and I remember how I felt, and I remember that I knew all the decisions I made. I knew the consequences very clearly. It wasn't that I was a small kid.
If you know the consequences and you accept them, and you're like, okay, I'm okay with that, and then you don't complain about it. This is what I don't really like when people do. Like, they know the consequences, they still do it, and then they complain about not having that thing that they wanted. So then don't complain, I guess. So you spin the next one?
Yeah. It's me or you?
Doesn't matter anymore. There are only 4 left.
So it's this one, yeah?
This
side.
Yeah. Well, we cleared up all the hot ones.
Now I have to experience this again.
Yeah. You had the break, and here you go again.
Oh. Man, actually this one, I don't know if I leveled up so much because I've never tried I think I've tried around here. But this one feels that it should be for sure before the bomb. For sure, 100%.
Well,
it should be.
this one is
like
100 35,000.
How do they count it? Just by reactions of people?
I think it's a very time-consuming process. So it could take years to actually calculate the
So they try that out
of each one.
Giving to people this and this and tell them.
No. It's like a specific scientific process. Yeah, because it's very time-consuming. I remember. Maybe I'm wrong.
But this is not compared to this one. This is way milder.
Yeah.
For sure, 100%, man.
Yeah.
Come on. This one fucked me up worse than.
But again, it's different in every person. Like,
for instance, maybe for me,
example,
this one is.
even people will tell me that this one is hotter or this one is very hot.
Done?
Like the previous. So everyone hits different, I guess.
Okay. I get it now. For you, do you agree though that this one is way easier than this and that?
This one is the worst for me.
Yeah, this one is the worst for me as well. It's a happy surprise. Oh, nice.
Here you go, in the middle.
I think I'm not scared anymore. This one feels sweet to me now. I can't feel hot anymore.
You only feel the sweetness?
Yeah. And it actually has a very nice taste.
Yeah. This one is one of my favorites.
You know what? I can't wait actually to finish it so I can drink some cola, like just to enjoy it. Not from.
You can drink it.
No.
You proved your point.
No, I have to finish it.
At least you don't need to go for the.
I didn't even test it, man, to see if it works. You know, man, the Bob fucked me up, man. I haven't experienced anything like that. That it burns here. I was like, okay, it doesn't burn that much on this one, and it goes down, and then it starts feeling all the burning from here. I felt like I inhaled it on the exhale. I was burning myself from my own breath, man. When it was coming out, it was fucking me up, burning me like a dragon breath. Oh my god, man. Anyways, I wanna.
Here we go.
And this one, Lisa, looks a bit scary, but I know. Well, it's the second one.
This one, yeah.
The ones from the hot ones are 1, 2, 3, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
This one, they did a very good job. Mm-hmm. I love it. And on the hot one, they did again a very good job because, as I said, the immediate contact, it was hotter than this one. The after one didn't have an after effect.
And I also like the taste on this one.
Yeah.
I think this one is really good.
I think they really like what they do, and they do it genuinely. They don't do it for money.
They didn't just do like, let's do some hot sauce we can have our brand. They really took the time to make it taste good. Actually, I think they took whatever they learned from the other sauces and do theirs. So, what's the plan now with your goal? How you gonna proceed?
My problem now is that because I'm growing on my day job as well, the more I grow on my day job, the more responsibilities I have. And I am starting to have to give them more energy, more hours. I have to study when I'm not working for the work. And I feel like this thing takes from what I like to do, from my hobbies. And I have to find the balance.
Yeah, again, time.
Because when you are
how do you gonna spend your time?
The management all the time. When you are a team member, you just clock in, clock out on your day job.
Yeah.
And the moment you clock out, you can think of your own project and blah, 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 blah. And when you grow to team leader or to leading positions, you start losing that.
Yeah.
The moment you clock out, you still have to work. You still have to read the memos. And you have to talk with the community.
You grow really fast because remember you went to the sushi bar to work. In the previous podcast, actually, you were saying that you went there with a different mentality, but then you liked it and you wanted to see how far you can get. And I think in 4 months, you were in a position where others were there in 2 years or something like that.
It depends,
But it depends, And
depends the person,
now
depends
you
the
are
shop.
a manager. You are
I am not a manager, I'm a team leader.
Team leader,
moment,
okay. And
But
you told
it's
me that,
a managing position closer to the manager.
cool. You told me you need to pass through all the
stages. Team member
stages.
3, team member 1.
What
the
jobs you
1.
made? Like I remember you was doing the
Fish
training
pro.
for fish, cutting fish.
I became a fish pro at some point. It's very interesting. You have to learn to. The blade becomes the extension of your finger. For instance, on my shop we have a very tight rules, and we have to cut every piece of sushi. It has to be specific grams, either 8 or 9 grams. You have a gap of 1 gram.
Okay.
The error. In the beginning, you start weighting nearly each one of them. At some point, you start to weight 1 out of 5, but you also have spot checks that somebody from the leaders come and take a random sushi and they weight it. And actually, the people who are making the boxes and using your sushi, they've been doing it, most of them, for a lot of years. And when they touch it, they can realize if it's thinner or if it's thicker. And they give you feedback all the time and tell you, your pieces are bigger, your pieces are smaller, this breaks, this blah, blah, blah. And you get all this constant feedback. That's why you need a good team to feel free to communicate and to be open to accepting the negative feedback, because this is the only way that you correct your mistakes faster. And you reach a point that you can say, you cut, you don't stop. And you can see. You see 8, 9, 8. You see, it's like you feel the numbers.
Yeah.
It's crazy. If you told me in the beginning that I will have to reach this speed and this preciseness and this level of understanding, I would say that this is impossible. I can't do it. But after you do cut kilos every day, a lot of kilos.
Again, practicing.
Like 30 kilos per day. And in some shops, they have way more than that. They have 80 kilos per day and they have 2 fish cutters.
Okay. Do you use anything of the skills that have nothing to do with art?
No, actually, that I found a lot of connections in my brain because when I was in the art school, we had exercises that you have to draw lines like that and like that with a free hand, but try to make them straight. And it brought me to mind this thing that I have to perfect one kind of slice, like the sushi slice, and then you have to perfect another one that is the sashimi slice, that's a different part of the fish. You have to perfect to get it and to take out all the brown part of the fish. You can't have brown part of the fish on a sushi. It looks disgusting. And all these things remind me so much the training and the exercises that you can do.
Like repeat.
Repeat the same thing.
I say that because you said you need to learn how to take feedback and negative and learn from it. And I think it's very important in creative careers to be able to
be open,
recognize that. So,
because a lot of times when you do the mistakes, maybe it's something wrong and you don't realize. The same in music. When you play the drums, if your posture is not correct, it's worse because you learn in a bad posture. And then when you go, suddenly you practice and you say to yourself, I want to learn more and I need a teacher. Now I can't continue. You go to the teacher and you have to forget all the muscle memory you created and to redo it. And you are like, it's way harder than just starting learning the correct things. Because if you are used to play like that all the time, suddenly they put you here and you feel strange.
Tell you that.
Man, I don't have a groove now. I can't play like a fucking robot. I'm not a robot. I want to feel it. And you fight the correctness, but you see in reality in bands that the people that have a good postures, they have the speed, they have everything, they have the how they call it. I can't remember now. Anyways, you have the control.
So we are almost at the end. Where people can find you?
Most of the things I do for myself, I put them on YouTube lately. Most of the creative stuff I do, and I think YouTube is the medium that has my most activity. But if they're interested in my photography skills, you can easily go to Instagram. A lot of times lately I do photo shoots and I don't do a backstage video. So they don't end up in YouTube. They end up in Instagram. But everything else is I feel most active on YouTube for all the rest.
So you're YouTube then.
Yeah, cool.
Nice. Last one, man.
Let's do this. Cheers.
Drink it. One thing I do in the end is ask 3 fast random questions.
Okay.
So you can answer with whatever pops first in your mind.
I will try to be fast. Last time I wasn't fast, I think.
First is the best sushi roll or dish in a sushi place that everyone should try.
Sushi is the kind of food that the first time you try it, if you haven't tried before, it's very difficult. For me, I couldn't, I chewed and then I spit it. Along here in Greece when I was here, I couldn't eat it. But you have to try again and again and again. And each time you try, you appreciate it more and more and more and more. And now I am in a level because I eat it every day from my shop, because we make really good quality food there. I appreciate it so much, and I can tell the difference from a good sushi to a bad sushi. I believe if I without my closed eyes, I can tell. So it's something I love. Personally, on my shop specifically, lately the thing I eat the most is the California rolls, because we have a specific sauce that's amazing that we make the crab mix. And yeah, I eat it every day. Like 5 days per week, I eat it.
I think
this one.
In some places, I love the California roll.
Yeah.
Like it's the one I'm gonna go for. And other, it's like very, like it doesn't taste like sushi.
Exactly.
It's like, okay.
That's true. It's you have to be in a good place to try a good California roll. And I think it's a generic, it's easy to eat from people that don't eat raw fish as well.
If you will die today, what's the one thing you will regret not doing?
If I die today or if I lie? I heard if I
You
lie.
will die.
If I die today, what's the worst thing? The thing I will regret?
Yeah, one thing that you will regret you didn't do up until now.
That's a weird question. Because lately I feel like I'm very happy with my life lately, to be honest. That I tried things like even going to another country, you know, it's you get the experience, you put yourself in a situation that you do things you don't like, you don't want to do. And when they pass and you are done with them, you look back and you say, okay, I didn't realize back then it was a big problem for me, but I overcame it and now I'm in a better place. I can appreciate more simple stuff and stuff like that. So I have a very positive attitude lately for my life. I feel like if I die today, I will be happy actually. That with looking back, you know.
Yeah.
That I had relationships, I made friends, I had fights, I had enemies. I experienced another country, I experienced food, I experienced all these things. Like I'm very, very happy.
Nice, man.
Lately. So this is my honest answer, you know. If I have to find something
happy to
that
hear
I'm not
that.
happy for, I have to dig deeper. I don't have a question like that, you know, that comes to me. Yeah.
Man, that's actually, it means you are really happy right now in your life. So awesome. Cool, man. So next one, for someone that will start right now doing YouTube, your one advice.
Well, my one advice is that nowadays you have to know that you compete with every day they upload hundreds of videos daily, on a daily basis. So you have to compete with that. And it feels like no algorithm will favor you. You have to promote your own business somehow, your own videos. You have to put them out there somehow, post them on friends, show them to your friends, whatever. But you have to do work to get your views. It's not like you're gonna upload and magically it's gonna. Even if you upload something good, you need luck. You need a lot of luck nowadays because numbers are huge. So do it for yourself. Like do it to show it to your friends and have fun with your friends. Or if you are proud of this, do it and just show it to the people you think. Like Mainly do it for you, you know?
Yeah.
Like when I upload, sometimes I don't even post some video on Facebook because I'm like, okay, this one doesn't really interest my followers specifically. But some other times I will take a video and I will send it on PMs to you, for instance, or to somebody I know that's gonna interest them. So I don't spam that much, and I mainly do it because I like the process. I learn through it. You know, it's so interesting to film, then mode, and do all this stuff. It's what interests me the most. And you have to find interest in the process. If you don't like modding, then it doesn't make sense to start doing this. If you don't like filming, if you don't like to put yourself in front of the camera, for me, I feel uncomfortable, but in the end, I like to overcome it. You know?
Yeah.
So that's the main thing. If you see at some point that you don't like any of these steps, it's better to not force it, because
if you want to,
the odds are that nothing.
For me, it was
crazy
actually the reason to start YouTube was to face that fear of being in front of the camera.
Yeah,
so
of
if
course.
you want to go the other way. Well, man, I think the next time you're gonna be here, I'm gonna do another podcast.
Okay.
With not so hot food.
That was a great experience, actually.
I think you did well. You went like immediately to this one and then to the bomb, but you didn't touch your health. So yeah, congrats, man. Good job.
So do you have an achievement for not touching them or not? I give achievement to myself, actually. I don't need yours, but cool. Okay.
You can see the achievements right now.
This one
We can show to people yours.
Okay.
Nice, man. You can finally drink your milkshake.
I can enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
After we close the camera.
I was ready to get your reaction after all of this drinking the milkshake.
For real? Okay. But now I will not know if it helps or not.
No, it's not for helping. It's to see if it's good or not.
It's kind of